Nick Wright, rest of NFL World reacts to Chiefs' OT triumph in Super Bowl 58. The Kansas City Chiefs ripped the San Francisco 49ers hearts out again and became the first team to win back-to-back Super Bowls since the early 2000s New England Patriots. The Chiefs won a thriller in what became only the second overtime game in Super Bowl history, 25-22, on a walk-off touchdown pass from Patrick Mahomes to Mecole Hardman. What is a 2-minute warning in the NFL? It's not exactly about ads. If you've seen plenty of commercials or are just waiting for the halftime show, the multiple interruptions to the Super Bowl game may be slightly annoying. None, however, may be more confusing than the twice-a-game 2-minute warning. All NFL games have 2-minute warnings, which are automatic timeouts that occur when the game clock hits the 2-minute mark at the end of the second and fourth quarters. After the 2-minute warning, certain clock-running rules also take effect. Why does the NFL stop games and use different rules when there are just a few minutes left in the half? As you may have guessed, the 2-minute warning does offer another opportunity for commercials, which of course have monetary value, especially during the Super Bowl. It also has value to teams who view it as a bonus timeout. Former NFL quarterback Rich Gannon told the Los Angeles Times in 2016. Despite its modern benefits, more ad time, and an extra break, the 2-minute rule once served a more necessary purpose. When pro football games began in the late 1890s, there was no clock for teams and coaches to check. Pro Football Hall of Fame archivist John Kendall explained to the LA Times. Instead, officials were advised to notify team captains when time was running out in the half, usually when there were 5 to 10 minutes left. The game had 2 45-minute halves at the time. As years went by, the game got shorter. By 1942, the rules changed and the warning was given at the 2-minute mark, Kendall said. 7 years later, the rules changed again, calling for a timeout when the 2-minute warning is given. The 2-minute warning became less of a warning in the 1960s after the NFL decided to use the stadium clock as the official game clock. That's why you'll sometimes see the official ask for the clock to be reset. As we mentioned before, there are different rules for certain plays after the 2-minute warning. For example, if there is an injury timeout after the 2-minute warning, the team of the injured player will be charged a timeout if they haven't already used the 3 they get per half, according to the NFL rulebook. Teams are also not allowed to commit fouls, like intentional grounding or throwing an illegal pass, in order to conserve time.